Hello everybody and welcome back to Transport Fever. I've put catenary on these tram tracks and there's a reason for it, even though we're only running steam trains at the moment. I played the game on. I've shortened the time down and ran it forward right up to right up into the 1970s. It's still playing. The towns sort of peak at around about 1900 population, and then start dropping a little bit, and then drop to around about 1800 again. One of the main problems though was when the electric trams became available and I tried to upgrade this, I was getting a bridge pillar collision and it would just not let me upgrade it. I couldn't delete it. I tried deleting all round here, deleted all these roads and everything, and I could not get this to delete. It was just stuck, and I couldn't get the trams to upgrade to electric ones. So I reloaded the game back at the point where I left you off last time, and I stuck the catenary in. Now, it went in alright. There's no problem with it at all. I deleted all these buildings and everything, so it's not a building causing me a problem. I tried to make sure there was no blockers anywhere, and I tried everything. I just couldn't get it to work. So I've done that. That's sorted out anyway. So we are future proofed. We will have electric trams on there. This corner, I can't electrify this corner, any of it, and it's something to do with this bridge. So if I do want to run electric trains up here at any point, I'm going to have a problem with this. So as soon as the catenary is available, we'll have a look at that and see if we can upgrade it. If not, I'll have to delete the bridge. Reason being, I wasn't going to run electric trains, but if I can get the game running on a bit further, I might do. I might use them little commuter trains or something, just on the commuter track. Leave some big, heavy, powerful locos on the express train. There is something I wanted to do. The express train never ever gets more than about 50 or 60 people on it. Ever. And there's 4 trains on there, so I don't know whether this is a good idea or not. But let's just pause a second. So a clockwise from that way. And where's my next clockwise one? There's a clockwise there. He's commuter. He's the express. Right, so let's get that one. And go home. Right, so there's 2 clockwise ones. Now I want 2 anti-clockwise ones. So there's one, so I want one this down here somewhere. He's where are we? Dog barking, this is off. Oh, send him, he's right there. Right, so we're just having 2 trains on that. Castle Line. Vehicles. Do you mind? Dogs have just decided to go nuts. Right, I'm sending 2 of these back as well, because we don't need 4 on here. He's empty. We don't need 6 on there. 6 was just too much. What else did I want to send back? I think that was it. Yeah, so get a few trains going back to the depot there. Did I want to send any off the commuter line? There's 6 on the commuter. How are we doing? This, I think this does pretty well, this commuter line though. The express line is now 6 minutes. Let's see if that does anything. It might lower the passengers, but we'll see. I'm in two minds about sending a couple back off the commuter line. Yeah, go on, let's send two back. Try sending that one and that one. He's full. I'm not sending a full one back. He's only got 3 on. There's one. Oh, do you want to be full now? He's got 12 on. There we go. Right, so a few of them going back. The station's always busy. I probably should have left them commuter trains on there, really. There's always a lot of passengers here waiting to go up. They're waiting to go up to these stations up here so they can get to work. Can have a bit of a longer wait now, folks. This new industries mod, I'm not using it again. When I started running the game forward, I was running it forward with no cost. Oh, I've stuck a few fields in there as well. Yeah, I was running it forward with the cost turned on, and within about 5 years, I was nearly 5 billion in debt. I went from three quarters of a billion in profit to 5 billion in debt within about 5 years. It costs an absolute fortune to run these businesses. It is ridiculous. You've got no way of making money like that. They cost 100 million to place, which is crazy anyway. But they cost you loads of money every time they upgrade or downgrade or whatever. It cost $1 billion 1 year just for the businesses, and I'm taking like 60 odd million in income. This one I want. Yeah, I've got like 60 odd million a year. How are you supposed to pay $1 billion a year out of your profits? It's just stupid. I don't understand it. Why have the costs up that high? Because it just means that I can't play the game unless I have no costs on. You just run into a massive amount of debt and then can't upgrade any trains or anything. And there's no way I'm going putting £1 billion worth of pork barrels down. I'll be there forever. I'd rather click 1,000 times to fill a garden in than do that. I want to do these mines, but I want to get these fields in first. I want to get all this side done first, and then get on with the mines. So today I'm going to build a fishing village, a village out here, not a fishing village, a coastal little seaside town, and then hook it up to here, and then we can get some more trains going up and down here, and then we'll do the other one on the other side and hook that up as well. So I'll get a few more people coming in. Might have quite a few people down at this one. Might make this quite a little busy place. What I'm thinking is, if I pull the train route out this way, leave plenty of room along here for some beaches and caravan parks and things, I'll come in a straight line, hit a station about here, and then head out up that way. Because I want to do a curve here, and then come back round and up into the mountains. So I think might as well start with the tracks, get the station in, and then I can start building a little town around it. I was thinking of having some trams in as well, but it does mean I'm going to have a second tram depot, because unless I stick... Oh yeah, I need to open this side up as well. This is alright though, so the track's quite a lot higher, so it'll be easy to get a road across and under here, under this one, under the third one, this one as this comes out here as well, and have a road going along the beaches here straight into the town. We'll get a second road going up here, join it up with this somewhere, have it coming up and just having it connected a little bit maybe, and then that road can go past there and up and into the town that I build up here then as well. So yes, let's build a town. Right, I shall be back soon. Obviously this is not finished yet. I'm just taking a break. It's taking so much work, this. This beach is looking quite nice. I'm going to go and stick some umbrellas and things around the place, have some people sitting down and lying down. I think they'll put some caravans in these sections. Up to possibly about here, maybe. There'll be a caravan park going to go over this side. We'll have a camping area there. Some more. I like the little lighthouse. I like the little windy path going up. Yeah, and I'm going to build a town full of residential houses around a big park here. These are mostly old shops. There's a few houses in here as well. I don't know if you noticed some people wandering up and down. Let's get this tram route up and running. Read. Some of these stops are a bit close together actually. One in between there, one there. I think it would delete these two. Yeah. And delete them. And this one, these are way too close together. Right, so from there we'll go to this one. And this one. And back again. They're too close together as well, really. I could do with another stop in here though. Do I need? No, there are plenty. Go slow trams. If you're wondering why I had to go and upgrade that road, the road with the tram tracks on it, is because I set it to one with 9 miles an hour. I only realised when I deleted a bit. Yeah, no, 9 miles an hour is way too slow. Get me some trams. Need to do 16. Oh, let's have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will do. Ride one coming out of the depot. Get the next one. Probably got the last one. Which way are we going to go? We're going to go left or right? Oh, we have got the look. Why did they give me the last one? There we go. I did have a ride down it before just to see if there was any bumps. I don't want this one. I wanted one to come. Oh well, let's go from here. In fact, hang on a second. You're a bit funny at distance then. You just look like people. Shouldn't be anybody on them anyway. I think it's just the seats you can see. Where's he going? No tram tracks on that bit, is there? When you upgrade your paths, when you've got tram tracks on as well. While I was fixing some of them tram tracks around the city centre, the trams are shooting off to the side and things. I kept having to go and delete roads and stuff. Ah, this is nice. I'm going to put some gravel down on here. flatten some of these edges out a little bit. There's nothing I can do about that little wiggle coming in there. We have to have the catenary on. That's something that's really annoying when you upgrade stations to electric and if you collision, it's like, I'd just be the same size. All you're doing is sticking a few wires above it. Auto save kicks in. You can see the sea. Just a little bit over those bushes. Yeah, I just ran my finger up and ran it up and down with my finger on the button instead of doing all individual ones. Oh, if I'd have filled that in properly, that would have took me hours. It's nice when the cafe's out here. Put all gravel down on here, make these look better. So turn that building round really. I can get a few people sitting out on benches and stuff. Some of them are not at the right height, but I need to go and do some more stuff down here as well. I've had to put I'll do something. I'll decorate this up. I'll decorate the front of the train station up. A little park area, maybe seating area outside here. Just wondering whether I should have used a different road or not. I've used the street one instead of that narrower one. Just because the trams look a bit weird on the other one, they're not. Oops! Stop pressing buttons. The trams are not centred on the track. Or at least now they're almost. Still not quite. I don't know whether that's just the mod or... Yeah, those wheels are a little bit wide for the tracks. Nice views along here. Very pleasant down here, isn't it? Nice little place with lots of beach cafes and everything. Places to go and sit and have a meal and a drink. Yeah, I'm not going to ride them around all night. Definitely a good start on it anyway. Should we get the train in? I haven't put any signals. Yeah. I don't really need a lot of them. In fact, I'm only going to put one train on it for now. Yep. I'll just stick one train on for now. Start it from the main station. So what we're going to call this place? Crumpton Sands. That'll do. Crumpton Sands. We know Mr. Depot. All the way over here. There's no way I was sending the trams up from over here. At least with the trams you don't have to sort of peel tracks off to another place. What are you? One, two, three of those. And one of those. Did I name that line? No. Yeah. I don't know what to call this at the moment, because this is going to go up and around the map. We'll just call it can't really call it a mountain pass or anything at the moment. It's not going anywhere there. Just call it beach line. We'll change the name later. Let's keep that window open. Let's see where he is. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do this in a two-parter. I know people don't like two-parters. I don't particularly like them myself, but I will endeavour to get it finished tomorrow. There's just so much work I've got to do. I'm not going to put the caravans in yet. It's too early. So I'll leave room for the caravan parks. I'll leave some spaces, but I definitely want to get the town in. Get a load of townhouses in that are occupied. Maybe have another little tram going around the town there somewhere. We'll probably have to pull tram tracks off across if we're going to do that. I'll be out of buses. I haven't got any buses now, I don't think. Here he comes. Anybody waiting at the station? Choo choo. I doubt it. Nope. Let's go and have a ride out to the beach. A few people waiting for the other trains, aren't they? It'll take us a while to get there with this little train. Yeah, I ran it on. Ran the game on to like 1970 something. Frame rate's not great. It's not great after about 1900 really. It starts stuttering and things, but it was still running in 1970, so I'm fairly confident we can get quite far. Obviously I'm going to put a lot more decoration in yet. Need to sort this out, flatten all this out as well. Yeah, once I've put loads more decorations in, then that'll probably kill the frame rate a bit as well. So a couple more big areas to do. I want to start filling in between various things. I want to try and get the map as full as possible. Yeah, this is going to look good. Loads of little caravans either side of here. Maybe put a wall or a fence up along here or something. I think a fence either side of it. Nice view of the lighthouse. Don't get to see any trams though. Maybe just through the buildings. It's all along there. And there's nobody waiting. Anybody on these trams? Coastal trams is one person. There's not that many houses down here, there's only a few houses. Now I have set these to people, haven't I? Yes. Whew. So they should start drawing some people down from from Crumpton anyway. I was thinking, should I maybe connect that road up under there? I don't know. Just flattening that out and putting another bridge in. Nah, let them go round. They can go round if they want to come in there. We've got people walking it. Quite a few walking it by the looks of it. Why, it's not that far really from there. Yeah, when I get a load of houses round here, make a sort of big area, park in the middle, loads of houses and caravans all around it, and that can start going out up that way towards the next town. So yeah, like I say, I'm sorry for doing it in 2 parts, but as you can appreciate, there's a hell of a lot of work, and it's took me a few hours just to get that done. There's definitely another 2 or 3 hours worth of work in it at least. It's 10 o'clock at night now. I'm not going to be sat here till midnight placing trees, bushes. Tired as it is. I'm going to go and relax now. It's a good start anyway. Good start, quite like that. I think it's going to look good once all this is filled in. Got loads of stuff down here, loads of assets down here and stuff. Caravans and umbrellas and seats and things. I put quite a few, decorate them up quite a lot as well. I think I will put a wall in along here though, or a fence at least anyway. I've got I've got a track asset fence I can use somewhere in here. There it is. Which is handy because it just clicks to the track. It does tend to float sometimes though, but you can set 60 meters so you don't have to place individual pieces of track. Yeah, I think I'll use that. Flatten it all out and just go along the edge with that. Not very high up, is it? I mean, really, it should be this sort of height. Very little fence. I'll have to use the wall or not. I might use the walls. We'll see. Yeah, I think I might do. I think I might put a ballast along the edge and run a brick wall down either side of it. Just wondering how much of the view it will block off. That's the only thing. You won't be able to see the caravans if I do that. I'll think about it. I'll have a look, see what it looks like. So we're starting on the big beach. Heck of a beach. I'm gonna get all this filled in. I haven't thought about what's going over here yet. There's something. We've got the station here, we can connect to that side as well. I did put the planes on as well. I had planes going around. It's such a short distance that by the time they get up to the full height, they have to come back down again straight away. It's funny. It was only when we got to like the DC-10, I think it was, that was actually doing a full loop of it, of this, and then coming straight back in. The others were just sort of cutting across like that, and then making a sharp turn at the end, same coming back that way. Even though the airports were straight, but, looked all right with the blimps going across. I think I'll just do the blimps again. I like those. So I'm going to get that area filled in soon. I'm going to do these farms bit by bit. It's just that this farmer mod, it's dead slow and it's sat there for ages waiting for it. I get frustrated with it. So I'm going to do them bit by bit. Just get all that filled in. Once that's filled in, I'll go and do the mines. For the next episode anyway, at least, I'm going to work on this, get this filled in, and get this station connected up. I might put I don't know, I might just do a housing estate out there or something. Could do like a newish build housing estate at some point. I'm going to have loads of high rises in, but like even by the 70s, the AI had only got up to about here and not much further down here, so there's still a lot of area, especially around here as well, where it doesn't fill in. So I'll put high rises in, get them all in there, and get some down here as well, around near the industrial areas. I'm surprised I hadn't started building a few houses, a few factories coming up there. Right. Leave you with a tram. Autosave. I like that view better. You see the lighthouse on the rocks. Right, I'm going to call it a night. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you really soon. Bye.